All right, guys, I'm Coach Jordan from Sugarloaf, and we're gonna be working on some drop pushes today. So all the drop push is we're gonna have one hand on the wall, one hand's gonna be out in front of us getting ready for that streamline, pointing to where we wanna go, and then both our feet are gonna be right up here on the wall. So my feet are gonna be facing, one is gonna be up, one's gonna be a little bit diagonal there. My hand is gonna be right here. The reason why we're doing all the drop push stuff is it's the second half of every open turn. A drop push is whenever we push off the wall at any time, in between sets, in the middle of sets. Definitely not when we're supposed to be doing a flip turn, but definitely whenever we're gonna be pushing off the wall at any time. Just helps us get right into streamline, right into line. It also helps replicate the back half of that turn, any sort of open turn. So I'm gonna take you through a few open turns here. All right, so where I'm gonna start off with is my hand right here is gonna be pointing in the direction I wanna be going. That's always gonna be, if I'm pointing down, I'm gonna be going down. If I'm pointing up out of the water, I'm gonna be trying to get up out of the water. So I'm pointing this way. As I drop, I'm taking my hand right behind my head as I get into that water. So I won't push off right here, but I am gonna go underwater so you can see what I look like while I'm underwater. Again, second half of an open turn. Any butterfly to butterfly or breaststroke to breaststroke turn, this is what we're working on for the second half of that. Also, if you check out where my eyes are gonna stay right there on the wall the entire time. I don't wanna whip my head and open my body up. I'm trying to just go straight back. So I'm going. Drop push, I'll slow it down a little bit underwater so you can get a good look at it here. All right, next we're gonna be working on what happens when our feet are leaving the wall. So if I am pushing off and I am mainly on my back right here as I push, I've got to somehow get onto my stomach, but I've also got to not lose speed, and I need to do my underwaters as well. So as I'm pushing off that wall, I'm twisting my hips a tiny bit. I'm giving it a 1/1000 weight before I start my butterfly kicks so that I can get into a straight line. If I start my butterfly kicks right away, I'm going to interrupt a little bit of the speed I carry off of that wall. So once I do my kicks, I am starting my kicks on my side. Side kicks are more fish kicks rather than dolphin kicks, but I am starting with fish kicks as I get onto my stomach, getting ready for my breakout here. And I'll go through that right now. So the importance of pushing off walls here is number one, streamline. Everybody knows about that streamline, and that's just trying to get in as tight a line as possible, as little resistance once we push off that wall as possible. The fastest we're gonna be going in the pool is number one, gonna be off of our blocks, and the number two is gonna be when we push off of a wall. That's why it's so important to get right into our line. Whenever we work on turns, work on starts, that's where it's really, really important to focus. It's important to focus all the time, but if we can have a really good push off, a really good underwaters, and do a really good breakout, it'll almost seem like we're not trying, and we're gonna increase our speed right there with just that. So that's why we're working on that drop push again. It is the second half of every turn. Once we touch the wall with that two hands, we're gonna go ahead and float it right back, and that's where we start that drop push from. If we can get that drop push down right into a line, as we've seen from a few of these videos, we're gonna be making it about halfway to 10 meters out right there without having to try too hard. Again, not work smarter, not harder. All right, guys, Jordan here signing out. I hope you guys learned a lot with the drop push today, and we can transfer that into practice and all of our turns at practice. Hope to see you guys on the pool deck soon as we get meets going back in the fall.